"We don't live like normal people," the girl whispered, her knuckles taut as she tightened her grip on the knife she held to her neck. "What do you live like?" Allison asked in a soothing voice. "Crazy people." Allison eased herself onto a chair opposite the doll-eyed teenager. Discreetly cradled in Allison's left hand was a cell phone with an open 911 line. "That sounds serious." "Serious. Very serious," the girl echoed under her breath. She looked at Allison, and slowly her blank eyes took on a flicker of reality. "I live in a madhouse." The teen moved the knife vertically and slowly embedded the tip into the soft flesh under her chin. Blood trickled down the blade onto her fingers. A red ribbon oozed down the length of her arm and dripped onto the tabletop, puddling in odd ink blots. The girl was oblivious. She did not grimace. She did not call out in pain. Allison saw a gash at the base of the girl's throat. A mixture of sweat and blood eased from the wound onto the girl's chest and created a pink stain on the front of her t-shirt. Angled cuts on her arms sliced her skin from wrist to elbow. James Emerson High School was in lockdown. Frantic students and teachers had escaped the fine arts complex, paints and brushes scattered across the tables. Their screams, wild, then muffled, as they ran from the school, left an eerie silence behind. Now, carpeting absorbed the sound of heavy booted feet, but not the squeak of gear dangling from thick leather belts as police units entered the corridor in response to a code red. Allison was unable to see members of the Fort Lauderdale Police Department SWAT unit, but sensed their presence. She leaned toward the girl, crossed her arms on the edge of the table, and repositioned the phone to better expose the speaker. "Tell me more about your family." Arranged in wheel spokes, large stain-resistant work tables numbered 1 to 10 fanned out around a central supply cabinet. The smell of glue and clay wafted in the air. Artwork lay askew across tabletops. Student sculptures and free-form pieces knocked from shelves formed a kaleidoscope of bright colors across the carpet. Broken bits of ceramic dotted the tables, and bits of paper littered the floor. Remnants of once prized artistic accomplishments were carelessly thrown aside by students as they fled from the crazed girl with the knife, a girl who now sat motionless at table number 7, threatening to slit her throat. The girl narrowed her eyes and focused on Allison. "Who are you?" "I'm Dr. Fremont. I was here for a meeting when all of this happened." She surveyed the room. "What's your name?" "Sarah." With great effort, the girl opened and closed her eyes. "You're a doctor?" "I'm a psychologist." "Another shrink." The girl half smiled. "Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt." "You've been in counseling?" "Yeah, and I've got the pills to prove it." "Are you taking your medication?" "Nope." "Why not?" She looked at Allison from under half-closed eyelids. "They cut me off." "When was the last time you took your medication?" "A while ago." "Do you think it helped?" "Helped what?" "Made you feel better. Think straight," Allison said. "Nothing makes me feel better." The girl's eyes moved slowly from side to side. "I try not to think at all," she said in monotone. "How long have you felt this way?" "Since I was born." Her voice was hoarse. "How old are you now?" 15. "That's a long time to be depressed." The girl struggled to keep her eyes open. "I'm not depressed." Her face was pale. Her chin began to sag. The knife cut deeper into her flesh. She seemed not to notice. "Sarah, that knife has me worried. How about moving it away from your neck?" The girl stared at Allison and wrapped her other hand around the knife handle to steady it. "I'm not going to take the knife away," Allison said. "I just want you to shift it from your face so we can talk."